Alright, so as you can see, Butterfree is now equipped with the Miracle Seed that I got from the Celadon Game Corner. Hello, this is Absol, and welcome to the Elite Four Rematch. That was a really weird sentence structure. I'm sorry for the weird introduction. I'm going to face now Lorelei of the Elite Four first, with my Butterfree. I have it strategically planned, so it ought to work out pretty well. Basically, this battle is almost all Giga Drain based. Gonna Giga Drain this thing, gonna Giga Drain the next thing. The only thing I'm not gonna Giga Drain is Jinx. Dugong has Double Team, which won't actually do any damage to me. Woohoo. Alright, and next up is Jinx. Silverone. Alright, while Jinx falls, hold on just a second as I let out the dog. And I get the Silverwind boost. Alright, I've returned. Hey. And Giga Drain instead of Silverwind like I used last time for some reason. Because there was a match. Okay, I did a rematch right before this, and I lost to the freaking Charizard on the champion. And I made a ton of mistakes along the way, though. And next up is Piloswine, which will go down in 1 Giga Drain thanks to the Miracle Seed. Without it, we'll have like maybe 1 HP left. But also thanks to the Silverwind boost, the rest of this match will be a piece of cake. Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain. Sounds kind of like a European dance beat. Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain, Giga Drain. It's hard to say multiple times in a row very quickly. Lapras has a sliver left. Lame. But Ice Beam doesn't do much anyway. Everything's still going as planned. Another full restore. Really. Gust. I've considered replacing Gust with Aerial Ace for a really long time, but I've decided against it, because what's the fun in that? Actually, I might go for it by the last battle. I'm not sure. But Lorelei goes down. Hooray. You're better than you thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Alright, now I'm going to use regular Ether on Giga Drain because I will be using it next battle multiple times. Hoo-ha! The best phrase in the whole stinking Elite Four. Hoo-ha! First up is Steelix. Steelix is lame. It takes 2 Giga Drain. And Giga Drain is the only thing I can really use against it. It has like Rock Tomb and Iron Tail. And half the time Rock Tomb misses. This time it doesn't. And the speed will go down. So before the next Pokemon I'm going to switch out so the speed boost doesn't occur. I mean speed drop doesn't occur. because I have to have the right speed in order to take on Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, because otherwise it will pulverize me with Rock Slide. So, level 3 Rattata Power Force, go! Tail Whip! Mach Punch! Oh, I could have survived that. Alright, whatever. Rattata definitely could have survived that. You know it was hacks. Psychic. If I get the speed boost right. Not speed boost. Whatever, I'm tired. Even though it's 9 in the morning. Alright. Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's voice in the anime is probably one of my favorites in the dub. Hitmonlee! Next up is Machamp that will without a doubt not fall in one hit unless I get a critical hit. And it will probably use Rock Slide against me, which I can survive. But it's kind of sad that... Oh, the special defense fell. Meaning that next Psychic will definitely go down, even with the full restore. Sweet. Alright. Psychic. And it goes down. Next up is Steelix, the last lame Steelix. This one primarily uses Iron Tail, which misses in most of the time due to my experience, but whenever enemies use it, it almost always hits. But I think I can survive an Iron Tail. Apparently I can't. I was about to attack. I'm tired. Alright. Revave. Monarch. Now I think I might actually revive my decoy Pokemon between battles too for the healing sakes. So I don't somehow white out from something stupid. And now Steelix will fall to the second Giga Drain. And if not, also help me. Okay, it goes down. Alright. Hoo-ha. Full restore. It's item use time. Revive these other two. Gonna make a quick cut to the next one so you don't have to watch the whole revive. Alright. Walking on through to Hagath. Hagath. Because she's old. She thinks Pokemon are for battling. Gengars will just be plowed through thanks to Psychic. So this battle is probably the easiest one. Aside from Misdreavus, which has Thunderbolt, but that does nothing because it's a Misdreavus. I mean, they gave it an evolved form for a reason. Thunderbolt. Bad frame rate. I don't know what's happening. This happens a lot for some reason, actually. Make a Psychic it. Crobat time. Crobat, despite its amazing speed, is not outspeed. I do not get outsped by Crobat because it's a level 100 Butterfree, and Butterfree has decent speed. Oh man, this is the strong Gengar. We're in the 70s now. But Gengar will go down in one hit too. And the last Pokemon is Cobra backwards, the evolved form of Snake backwards, and I'm going to turn it backwards with Psychic. Psychic. Oh my, you're something special, child. And now, for the next battle, I'm going to prepare by using a full restore, not on... Okay, I'm going to use a full restore on Butterfree, and I'm going to use a Max Ether on Psychic. But I'm not going to use any Elixir yet. Darn GameCube control stick, okay. Onwards to one of the hardest. I think Lance might actually be slightly harder than the champion in this choppy frame rate world, because his dragon types don't fall so easily. I don't have any super effective moves against almost all of them.
There's virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Absol!
I'm kind of glad in the newer games they don't have everything in all caps like that. It makes it look more natural. Elite Four Lance would like to battle. Elite Four Lance and out Gyarados! And this is the lamest Gyarados you'll fight in the whole game. Except for Hyper Beam. It has Earthquake, Dragon Dance, Thunder Wave, and Hyper Beam. And half the time it will try to use Earthquake on me, which will do absolutely nothing, making it the lamest Gyarados in the whole game. It's so lame that I'll get a critical hit on it, and lower its special defense. Probably the worst thing it can do is Paralyze. And I'm gonna use Psychic while paralyzed, and use a full heal maybe next time that I get him into the red, because I usually like to make Lance exhaust his full restores on this Gyarados, so I can take out Aerodactyl easily. It's not just enough, I'm gonna use Gust. The Dragon Dance Hyper Beam isn't something to play around with though. And now while he heals, I'm gonna full heal. Actually, I'm going to save the full heal for next turn. Oh, he's going to withdraw. And send out Aerodactyl. What? They hardly ever withdraw Pokemon, but this Aerodactyl is, like, the toughest one to fight. So I'm going to send out Mr. Placeholder Snorlax to take the Ancient Power, take one for the team. And send out Mr. Placeholder Meow, or Mrs. I'm not sure what he is. It's a she. I'm sorry, Mrs. Cat. Oh gosh, this frame rate is horrible. Alright. And I'm not going to waste a full restore. I'm going to use a full heal on Butterfree. I think full restore should be for Sasses, and full heal should be for actual healing of Pokemon, because I don't know, full heal sounds more like something that would heal both the HP and status, instead of just full restore, and restore would just restore it to its regular condition. Makes sense. I can take one Ancient Power unless it's critical, but it's pretty tough because it's a STAB, same type attack bonus, double super effective. But whatever, Aerodactyl goes down. Next up is the Water Dragon Kingdra. I'm gonna heal my Butterfree. Rattata Force, go! And this Kingdra mainly likes to use Dragon Dance. Surf. He uses that too sometimes. Gosh, I'm sorry for the choppy video. It doesn't normally do this. Psychic on Kingdra. Use Silver Wind to attempt to get a boost for the Dragonites. And now it will outspeed me because of the double Dragon Dance. But Hyper Beam misses. Ha! 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 Horrible laugh. Now what remains are his crippled Gyarados and 2 Dragonites. Great. The first Dragonite will go down in 2 hits, and he uses Flamethrower, but since it's a Dragonite, it doesn't do much damage unless it's a critical hit, like it is right now. Psychic. Hyper Beam, no! Oh. I don't think he has another full restore, though. So, Pidgeyforce! Revive. If he does have another full restore, he'll use it this turn. But I don't think he does. And he'll be recharging next turn, allowing me to do something that I've wanted to do for a while on one of these Dragonites with my Butterfree. I'm going to Gust. Smack. Now here's the last Dragonite. His strong Dragonite. Pretty sure it has almost the same moveset aside from Ice Beam, which, just like the first Dragonite, won't do too much damage unless it's critical because it's a Dragonite. And Thunderbolt. He went wild with those TMs. Oh look, he has one more full restore that he's been saving for this one. Full restore too. Hyper Beam! I can survive it. Pretty sure. Yeah. The one thing of his that I'm not sure that I can survive is Outrage. Oh man. Decisions. All 3. I'm gonna go with Gust since it's not very effective. It's regularly effective. Here comes another Hyper Beam. And now comes his crippled Gyarados. To whom I will generously drain. That's it! I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon Master! Now we're about to face a champion. Meaning it is time to go Super Heal. Meaning I'm going to full Restore and Max Elixir. Looks like Meowth picked something up. And I'm also going to revive all of my placeholders. So I'm going to skip until I pick up Meowth's item. Rawst Berry. The rawest berry there is. Now time for the deciding battle. Green. I'll tell you, I'm the most powerful trainer in the world! With non-level 100 Pokemon. Alright. Use Psychic on this thing. Gust would be doubly effective with same type attack bonus, but due to its weakness, it would do about the same damage anyway. But I get a critical hit, meaning I don't have to endure its Rock Tombs. Which is just swell and dandy. Now Tyranitar is going to whip up a nice little sandstorm with its Sandstream. Random southern accent. Yes, sir. And I think our best bet will be to Giga Drain. Even though we could risk a Silver Wind, and it would still be kind of super effective to try and get the bonus. Silver Wind is a physical attack in this generation, I'm pretty sure. Which would only result in us having to endure more Aerial Aces / Sandstorm attacks. Giga Drain. Draino. Tyranitar goes down to a critical hit. 2 critical hits on 2 Pokemon. Next comes out the toughest Pokemon to face, Charizard. Because Charizard is a hit or miss Pokemon. If it uses Fire Blast and it hits, I'm down because it's an instant one-hit kill on Butterfree. But if it misses, I can take it out in hopefully 2 or 3 Psychics. It's going to hit this time, meaning I'm going to have to use my Max Revive, which I've been saving for Charizard. Send out Monsieur Snorlax. Oh, choppy video. Oh. Citrus Berry. Okay. Aerial Ace. Take out Snorlax. Now the Sandstorm is going to rage on. Sandstorm rages. Oh, why you doing me so badly? And that's all I can think of when I hear rages now. Just all those why you know people and rage faces. I'm going to use Psychic. And Fire Blast lands again, which I think I will barely survive, but then the Sandstorm will take care of me. No, I don't even barely survive it. That's lovely. Level 3 Rattata Power Force. And I bet Charizard's going to barely survive the Sandstorm, and he's going to use his full Restore on it. Right I am. So I don't know the plan of action right now. I'm guessing I'm just going to full Restore Monarch once more. Yeah, that rhymed. And I'm just gonna hope that Fire Blast misses somehow, sometime soon. In the next year. Because every time I use it, it almost always misses. Thank you. It missed. Meaning now we will be able to take it down Charizard. With a psychic attack. Farewell. And good riddance. Next up is Alakazam, which will fall to a Silver Wind because of its pitiful defense system. Absolutely pitiful. I'm going kind of crazy because I'm excited that I might be able to win this right now. I'm gonna make my mind calm so I get taken out by a sandstorm. My mind is so calm, but the rage is so strong. Alakazam falls.
Next up is the Executor.
But he is the executee today. Because Silverwing is double affected. Are we gonna get the boost? Nope. Next up, Gary is gonna send out Gyarados. How fitting. I don't remember what this Gyarados can do, but I'm just gonna Psychic it. Yep, I'm just gonna Psychic it. I don't even care. It's gonna Dragon Dance. It's gonna do a lot of good, isn't it? Hyper Beam. I think I can survive that. Not sure. Can just Dragon Dance. Nope. Gonna have to revive. But the sandstorm is cleaning it up nicely, just setting it up for a Psychic onslaught. Now I'm going to use a full restore in case for some reason whenever I switch in it might outspeed me with Dragon Dance Hyper Beam. And also so that Pidgey doesn't use an attack or I don't switch into a Hyper Beam. And Hyper Beam misses. So I don't even know what I'm going to do right now. I guess this would be a good turn to switch in my Butterfree. No, it missed, so I'm going to use a potion on my Meowth. That's intense strategy right there. You see, if I didn't use that potion on Meowth, there would be no way that I'd be able to become champion in this Butterfree solo run. I have a cough from talking so much. I'm rambling so much. This is a 30-minute video. Oh my gosh. Psychic. And now Gyarados falls, thus ending the Butterfree solo run, not landing a move on any opponent in the Elite Four with a Pokemon other than Butterfree.
Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon! Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion! Although I don't like to admit it.
Absol!
So you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur to work, and I sound like I'm from the 1920s. On the Pokédex, Absol, you've come of age. Green, I am disappointed. I came when you heard you beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you'd already lost. Green, do you understand why you lost? You've forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Without them, you'll never be champion again.
Absol, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Absol, come with me. Chip chop. Chop chop. Reflective floors. This is the Hall of Fame. With really lame column decorations. And a Pokemon Center machine. Watch the frame rate get really laggy right now. Butterfree.
Level 18 Pidgey. Level 12 Meowth.
Level 30 Snorlax. Level 24 Pikachu. And level 93 Rattata. The most intense Hall of Fame team ever. Because it was all Butterfree. Glaturation. Now we have the exact same credit sequence as last time. I'm going to turn off the narration and let it play. Thus ends the Butterfree Fire Red solo run. My future plans, I'm not sure of. I may take the Butterfree to other regions and compete with their Elite Four, or I may start anew with a different Pokemon. We shall soon see where my adventure takes me.